step called a pivot step. For the pivot step, we're going to step forward with our right foot. Now keep the weight centered between your legs and put your weight onto the balls of your feet. Once you have your weight split equally between the two, we can turn to the other side. Now we want to step forward with the right foot again, so both times with the right. And same thing, we want to have the weight centered between the legs, and then we can turn around. So on our pivot steps, we'll have a 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5, 6, 7, 8. The other break step that happens in between each move is just a tap step, a tap step, a tap step, a tap step. Each time we do that step, we're going to do our very first tap with the right foot on count number 8. So we'll have a 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And each time we're doing that tap step, we're going to be moving a quarter of a square, and we'll be doing that towards our left shoulder. So I'm turning to my left shoulder. So now let's learn our 4 steps that go in the dance. The first one happens every time Stephen Mitchell, who's our singer on the song, every time he says a yodi yodi, we're going to do a forward and a forward. And as I'm doing this, I'm going to arch my back a little, stick my hips out, and bend my knees. And I'm going to lift my arms up. And with my feet, I'm doing just a little shuffle, right, left, right, left. And we do that twice. I'm going to clap once I'm in this silly position, and then jump back. And we want to get down nice and low on our jump back. So all together we have a 1, a 2, clap, and back. From here we're going to do 2 boogie forwards. For our boogie forward, I'm first going to brush my right foot and then step on it and push out my right hip. Now we don't want to let that right leg go out really far. We want to keep it in line. So I'm going to brush it up, put it in line, but then make it look like I went a little bit sideways by popping out my hip. I'm going to do the same thing with the left. Brush the left, put it down in line, and then pop out that left hip so that it looks like we did a little bit of a sideways motion. So from the front angle, I have right foot with the hip hop, left foot with the hip hop. You want to let your arms go up and down in your boogie forwards. So our right and the left arm is straight when I'm on the right side. And then switch, left hip is out and right hand is down. I have a yodi yodi, clap, and back. And then a right boogie forward and a left boogie forward. Let's learn the second section. We have 2 knee slaps. For our knee slaps, I'm going to take my right hand and slap my right knee while my left leg's in the air. There's my knee slap right, and then I do it on the left side as well. So we have a knee slap, and then we're going to go into Shorty Georges. For Shorty George, the best way I found to teach it is to pretend you're on a tightrope, and as I'm doing this tightrope, I'm going to let my knees go right and left. But I want to try to stay on my whole foot and not on the side of my foot. I want to stay on my whole foot and put one foot in front of the other and let my knees do all the work in this Shorty George. You can also use your upper body in opposition of your knees to get a little bit more balance if you're comfortable isolating that rib cage right and left while your knees are going the opposite way. So from the front, I have right, left, right, left. Now with your Shorty Georges, your arms will be straight when you're on that side with your knee, as opposed to the boogie forward, how it's the opposite. And then my rib cage will be going to the left to help balance out my body here. So hips and knees are to the right, and then rib cage to the left. And there's our Shorty George. To get into our Shorty George, we're going to do a kick, ball, change, kick, ball, change. But instead of ball change, we're going to go right into the shorties. Kick and Shorty George. So once again, I have kick on the right, ball, and then my first shorty is actually going to go to the left in this dance. A right, a left, a right. The third section is Suzie cues. Now with our Suzie cues, we want to try to kick and clap on count number 8 with our right leg to get it ready. So this will be 8. And the best way I like to do Suzie cues is not worry about my feet, but just worry about my stagger. And the rest of the move is going to be knees in and out. And you may want to practice this part first. And then I'm just going to be walking right, left, right, left, right, left. When I step on my right, my knees are in, and then I'm going to open and step with my left and let the knees open. So it'll be in and out, in and out. So all together, I'm going to clap on that 8, and then in, out, in, out, in, out. Now, if you learn Suzie Q's differently, feel free to do them however you like. Since this is a solo line dance, you can add your own style or flair to any of these moves. The fourth move in the series are our boogie backs and our tick-tocks. For our boogie back, there's 2 ways you can do a boogie back. You can either do a clap and a jump and land on both feet, clap, jump, land on both feet, or you can do it with a kickball change, which is how I prefer to do it in this particular song. I'm going to kick and clap at the same time. I'm kicking my right leg, kick, and then a ball change, kick, ball change. And then I do that moving backwards, kick, ball change, kick, ball change. So it ends up being a little bit like a kick, step, and then I bring my left foot to my right foot, kick, right, left, kick, right, left. So on our boogie backs, there's 2 boogie backs, and then for tick-tocks, we're just going to bring our toes and heels in and out. And you can do them any way you like. I end up doing a right foot boogie back, right foot boogie back. I try to end with my feet pointed in like pigeon toes. And then I do a little bit of a tick-tock moving sideways. You could just do your tick-tocks in place and the dance still works and it's still a tick-tock. So you have boogie back, tick-tock, tick-tock. Out and in, out and in. Now if you want, you can then do your second boogie back with the left leg. So I kick left and a left, right. Kick left, a left, right. And then I can do my tick-tocks the opposite direction. Now you've learned all 4 pieces and the 2 break steps. Time to put them together. For each section, you're going to do the move 3 times. So let's start with that first one. We do our yo-yo, jump back, 2 boogie forwards, and we repeat that 3 times. There's our second and our third. And then after that third one, we're going to do the pivot step. I step right, and I turn. I step right, and I turn. And then I'm going to do the move 1 more time. And then after that, I go into my break step. Now, most of our sections, we're going to end on count number 7, so we can tap on 8, 1, 2, 3. And remember, we turn a quarter of a turn. Repeat that pattern in all 4 sections. So you do the section move 3 times, your pivot step, you do the move 1 more time, and then our tap break. Last move, at the very end of the routine, there's a lock step. So I'm going to cross my right leg over my left leg and twist my arms towards the right so that my legs are wound up one way and my upper body is wound the other way, and then I can spin myself out. And then it says, hold it right there.
Alright, all you Jitterbug Strollers, come on out on the floor. Come on, y'all, get on out here for the Jitterbug Stroll. Y'all ready? Here we go, yeah. tick tock, I feel your back, move your back, tick tock, tick tock,